I'm super excited about today's video. I'm going to show you how to get rid of some plants that have overgrown, especially like one like this one. It's a mustard green. I've had it for 9 months and it's flowered, and I've been using the flowers. I will use some of the leaves, dehydrate them, and make some powder so I can use it in cooking. So the first thing we're going to do is I'll show you what I'm going to replace it with. So today we're going to plant some Paris Market carrots. So these are really cool. They're just like little round carrots. They almost look like potatoes, so I can't wait to see what they look like. And the second one is called the red beard onions. I don't have a picture here, but they're really cool looking. And the third one is a funny one. It's called the drunken woman. It says the best guess is that this fabulous lettuce's name refers to her frizzy-headed look. So hopefully these will turn out good. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pull it out. So there you go. So I'm gonna just make sure I rework all this soil so it's nice and soft, and then we're gonna be able to put the seeds at the top of it. So the important part of these seeds is you have to keep them really moist during the germination period. So that'll take quite a few weeks. So I'm going to plant these bamboo sticks on each corner of this little planting area, so then I'll know exactly where the carrots are. So I have this tiny little rake, and then I'll just rake it up a little bit more, make sure it's nice and loose. And these types of seeds actually can take hard soil too, so they look like they're very good ones. I'm going to use the method my mom and my grandfather showed me, and you put in a whole bunch of seeds and then you'll thin them later on. Okay, so let me just put these in and show you how I do it. So I don't like to make perfect lines with this type of thing. We'll thin it out after. So there you go. I put the seeds in like that. So once the seeds are all in, I'll just rake it a little bit more so they're barely covered. You don't want these in too deeply. And then we'll give it a good watering, and we'll see in about 60 days if we end up with carrots. So there you have it. There's my little carrot patch. So we'll see what happens in a few more weeks. So this section is like full of green onions, and I'm going to pull some out because they're ready to be eaten, and we'll put in the red beard onions in here. Okay, so we'll work the soil a little bit. The soil's still good. I can re-sow some more onions without having to do anything else. We'll just work it out a little bit. And then I'll put the onions in here, in that row. And we still have lots of onions in this patch. So these are the red beard onions. They look so pretty. I wish I had a picture, but we'll show you at the end what they look like. So I'm gonna just sow them based on my past experience. Onions grow really well, and I put them in about a 1/4 inch deep, and then just cover them and water them as I would any other onions. So for these onions, I'm only going to put like a few like this, sparing just a few like this, and then I'm going to end up weeding them out as they get a little bit bigger. Okay, so for the drunken women lettuce, I'm going to put them in the end of this long space that I have. I'll just prepare it and then put the seeds in. So my preferred method for sowing lettuce is to make like a few lines and then just put a whole bunch of seeds. I never thin it out because it grows it grows, and then I just start pulling out the little baby leaves as I go. So I made 2 rows here, about 6-7 inches apart. This is what the seeds look like. Then you cover them up lightly. I find lettuce is very forgiving, so you don't have to be all perfect. So you cover it up, give it a little watering if it's not going to rain soon, and have them germinate. As you can see, this is how I garden. There's no perfection to it. I try to do my best, but I do it based on years of experience. But anybody can do this. You can start with a small container today if you want to. Go get some good seeds. The West Coast Seeds company has a wide array of different seeds, and they're all certified organic. They grow really well. They also ship them to Canada and the United States. So next time I see you in this little patch, it'll be to show you the growth, and also at the end I'll show you the harvest for these three things we planted today. Okay, cheers.